governor's executive orders, all of the board's meetings will be held remotely via video conference until further notice, so that we ask the public to continually check the town's website for updates and new information. The link to participate in this meeting via Zoom can be found on the town's website. This meeting is also being live streamed on the town's website. If you do not wish to speak at the live meeting, but you would like to submit comments for the public record, the link to submit comments can also be found on the town's website. Board members who must recuse themselves from any application will state so on the record and will be removed from the meeting until the end of the discussion and vote on the application. Also, as a reminder, we ask that applicants and their agents please state their name and address for the record. Please join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And roll call as per our custom. Harry Ludlow. Tom.
Present.
George.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yep.
Ann.
Here.
Public hearings. Let's do the acceptance of the October 14th, 2020 minutes as written or amended. Do we?
Move to accept the minutes as presented or amended.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
I abstain. I wasn't here.
Okay, we've got 4 votes, so we're good. Public hearings, A019099, Michael McLarney and Emily McLarney. The applicant requests adjournment to January 13th, 2021.
Open?
It's been open, yes. Is there anyone in the public who'd like to speak on this application?
Can you state the reason for the requested adjournment?
Yeah, the applicant just fired the second attorney this week on Monday, I believe.
Great.
So they need to get a third attorney.
How much time do they need?
They've requested to the first meeting in January.
Yeah, no, I would bounce them to January.
Is that enough time?
You can make it a little bit longer. You know, they got to get a new attorney on board. He's got to get familiar with the application. If you want to go to the second meeting in January, that's fine.
I'd rather do that. Do we know the second meeting date?
The 27th.
Okay. If anyone has any objections, motion to adjourn to the January 27th, 2021.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann? A019131, Lynn Prue Revocable Trust. The applicant requests adjournment to January 13th, 2021. Is there anyone in the public who would like to speak on this application?
What's the reason for the adjournment?
They're modifying their project plans so that they're consistent with the shoreline stabilization measures that were recently authorized by this board on 2 neighboring properties. They've just hired Charles Bowman for the purposes of preparing that plan. So they just need some additional time. January 13th is fine. They'll be ready.
Would someone like to make a motion?
I thought I saw Teresa's hand up. Did you need to say something? Okay. Okay. Motion to adjourn to January 13th, 2021.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
A020033 Cow Neck Preserve LLC. The applicant, the hearing is requested to be adjourned to December 2nd, 2020. Is there anyone in the public who would like to speak in this application?
Motion to adjourn to December 2nd, 2020.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
Advisory reports, Oceanside map 406.
Teresa? Yeah, I'll take care of it. Teresa?
No, yes, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh, you need the meeting up. Hold on, I'm sorry.
I can take care of it if you want.
No, I got it. It's already up. I have it. I just need
Okay.
to, I'm sorry. A child escaped. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so Teresa Mason from the Environment Division. The application before us is the Oceanside old filed map modification. The parcel contains extensive town and state regulated wetlands, as well as exemplary oak and pitch pine forests. The woodlands and the wetlands are all part of the headwaters of Aspetuck Creek, and which is a tributary to Quantuck Bay, which also then flows into Shinnecock and Moriches Bays. Aspetuck Creek and Quantuck Bay are part of the larger state-designated Long Island South Shore Estuary Reserve. As the property contains freshwater wetlands, a Section 29239B referral is going to be required from the planning board. The wetland boundary as depicted on the subdivision map, or the old filed map rather, does accurately reflect the current site conditions. In order to satisfy the requirements of Chapter 325, the development map needs to be amended to depict building envelopes that conform to the minimum 125-foot wetland setbacks for structures, as well as a naturally vegetated buffer extending at least 100 feet landward of the wetlands, or conversely, a conservation easement that extends 100 feet landward of the buffer. The parcel is located within the town's medium priority water quality improvement zone. However, it's recommended that they should be, any redevelopment of the lots be conditioned on installation of new IA septic systems, as this is the headwaters for Aspetuck Creek.
Motion to send those comments to the planning board.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
For the ZBA, Gold Coast Development LLC.
Teresa Mason again from the Environment Division. The tract for which side yard and lot width variances are being sought contains mature woodlands, as well as being adjacent to seasonally flooded wet deciduous wetlands. The wetland boundary was verified in November 2019, and all of the existing structures currently conform to the minimum required wetland setbacks. Then the new proposed structures should also be able to conform to those requirements. Notwithstanding the conformity to the requirements of Chapter 325, no determination has been made as to whether or not the project is compatible with the relief requested from the zoning board.
Motion to send those comments to the ZBA.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann? The administrative wetland permits are in your packets. Resolution of conditional approval. A020045, Valoris Nazarian. Any discussion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Resolve that a conditional wetland permit approval be granted to Loris Nazarian for the proposed project upon the terms and conditions set forth therein. All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Aye.
Michael? And Ann.
Aye.
A020060, Kenneth Spencer and Patrick Spencer. Any discussion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Resolve that a conditional wetland permit approval be granted to Kenneth Spencer and Patrick Spencer for the proposed project upon the terms and conditions set forth therein. All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Aye.
Michael? Ann?
Aye.
Preliminary review secret determination A020054, Catherine Detmer.
Good evening again, Marty Shea, Chief Environmental Analyst for the town. Teresa, this is not the correct plan. Teresa? All right, I'll continue.
I'm getting it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. This application relates to a property that has frontage on the Little Peconic Bay. The lot is characterized by a naturally vegetated bluff line. There is also significant erosion along the beachfront. There is a preliminary advisory report on file dated October 26, 2020. The landowner is seeking wetlands permit in order to undertake naturalized shoreline stabilization measures consisting of relocation of unauthorized boulders that are at the bluff toe. Those boulders would be distributed randomly across the beach and into the surf area in order to create breakwater, thereby reducing erosion and capturing sediment and cobble. Landowner also wants to import additional beach-compatible cobble, as well as to spring plant and irrigate beach grass within eroded portions of the upper beach and bluff area. The measures which would be taken at this property are consistent with those conservation and management measures recently authorized at the board at two neighboring properties. This is an application for which we have sufficient information to make a determination. As such, I'm recommending that the hearing requirement be waived.
Motion to waive the public hearing.
Second.
Resolved that the Town Conservation Board hereby waives the public hearing requirement pursuant to Section 325, Section 325-8 of the Town Code. All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
A020059, Anthony Sika. The applicant requests postponement until November 18th, 2020. Is there a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
A020061, Corp Management LLC.
This application relates to an existing residentially developed property that has frontage on Smith's Creek, which flows into the Shinnecock Bay. The applicant is seeking a permit from this board in order to construct a swimming pool on the property. There is a preliminary advisory report on file dated November 4, 2020. This is an application for which additional information is needed to make a determination as such, recommending that a public hearing be held.
Motion to schedule a public hearing for December 16th, 2020.
Second.
Resolved that the Town Conservation Board hereby schedules a public hearing for December 16th, 2020, and that a notice of public hearing be published in the town designated newspaper pursuant to Chapter 325, Section 325-8C of the Town Code. All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
A020064, Ciro Migliori and Mary Lou Migliori. The applicant requests postponement until November 18th, 2020. Is there a motion?
Motion to postpone until November 18th, 2020.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Ann?
Aye.
Resolution to issue modification CB 19053 Little Neck Road LLC.
The applicant is looking to obtain approval to actually elevate the existing dwelling in order to meet FEMA compliance as required by the building department. And that necessitated some minor changes to the septic system. And then they relocated the garage here because it was originally proposed in the area of the septic system, some new steps, and then a reconfiguration of the upper pool and pool patio. They also are seeking to demolish this existing porch over a, deck over an existing concrete patio. We've discussed it with the applicant's agent, and in order to mitigate the impacts associated with the proposed construction and demolition of a new elevated deck, we had asked that they consider demolishing the existing patio underneath, as well as these other sidewalks in order to reduce the impervious surfaces in the area, and they've agreed to do that. So other than that, there's no other major changes, and there are no changes in the physical characteristics of the site that warrant reevaluation of the application.
Motion to issue a modification.
Second.
Resolved that a wetland permit modification be issued to Little Neck Road LLC for the proposed project upon the terms and conditions set forth therein. All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Aye.
Michael? Ann?
Aye.
And that's the end of the agenda.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor? Harry, aye. Tom?
Aye.
George?
Aye.
Michael? Ann?
Aye.
Thank you all for coming. Have a good evening.